What's up, Aquarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting January 27th, 2025. Aquarius, I hope all is well. This week I am using the Good Tarot that was created by Colette Baron Reed. I think I used this deck maybe a couple years ago because the cards still feel like they're brand new and stiff, so that's a good thing. Not reading any reversals. Before I begin, welcome new subscribers. I appreciate you, and welcome the Aquarians who have followed me on the old channel. Also, this week here, I'm going to be throwing an oracle message from the Citadel deck that I just received. Now, depending on how it goes, because I'm not too familiar with the cards just yet, but I'll read the messages straight from the book, whatever card that is being selected for you. And of course, I'm still clarifying messages for you guys. So if you receive any negative cards, I will be throwing clarifiers on those cards here. So what is the energy here to move along for my water bearers this week? Did I say happy birthday to the Aquarians who are celebrating this week? If I didn't, my apologies. Happy birthday. May it be a blessed, happy one for you if you are celebrating. All right, energies for Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius? All right, the messages for Aquarius. All right, so I got a new setup here, Aquarius, so just bear with me. We're going to cut this... we're going to cut this deck for you, Aquarius, and then begin your messages here. I'm going to make an adjustment with one of my lights because I feel that the brightness will overshadow the cards here. All right, so we cut the deck. First card in energy we want to open up and start for you, Aquarius, is the King of Pentacles. All right, so the King of Pentacles is showing up here for the very first card here. And again, if you see the shadows over here, it's because I turned that light off. But hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but we will see. So this is of course, the boss in the workplace environment. This is the creditors. Could possibly be for Aquarians. Again, when it comes to your money situation, that you either have a strong financial foundation or you're about to begin one. All right. So yeah, an actual court card, so you can form a business with someone. You can form your own business. Money and resources just looking good and possibly could be available. All right. Or it's just the attributes of this card here that I always talk about, that others may see you or view you as someone who is always there to encourage them, always there to help out, a lending, a helping hand, not necessarily always involving the lending of money, just there to show support, never coming across selfish or stingy. And these people are usually good money handlers. So they could be working, in finance, banking, or they could be investors, or it could be just you. Okay. Anyway, the money is looking good for Aquarians this week. The King of Pentacles is the very first card that's going to start our energy off. All right. So making sure that's in view. And then next card here is going to sit on top of that King of Pentacles here for you is the Hermit. All right, so the major arcana, the Hermit, is here. This is usually involving having to detach your energies momentarily, Aquarius. Maybe just, want to spend some time, alone, be by yourself. Now, this particular deck here, has a row of keys up here. So maybe there's some sort of opportunity that may be lurking. And then, you have to make sure that you are, taking the time to possibly, if it was anything involving a key selection, to unlock that door to see what's through the passage there for you. So it could be that some of you just have to go within to figure something out in terms of an opportunity. This could be just basic meditation or just, catching up reading a book. Whatever this is, it's neutral energy to you. You're not going to stay in this energy far too long. Okay, so maybe you just have to pull back and figure or sort something out in terms of a opportunity of a greater, better perspective, because this would be the light, even though it's not an actual person here. There is a person there, but this thing here could represent the, light at the end of the tunnel. All right, for you, the Hermit is here. It's going to sit on the King of Pentacles. Up next here for you, Aquarius, now we have the Four of Fire. Four of Fire is the Four of Wands. This is the happiness card. So several messages come out of the energy of the Four of Wands. Of course, it's the celebration. So again, those Aquarians who are celebrating their birthday, here you go. So celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, this is a card of, could be, someone getting married, proposals or engagement. Couples, romantic couples making a decision to move in with one another. Could be family members, could be friends also making that decision. Could be someone who is interested in relocating or moving to a different area. We've already drawn the King of Pentacles, so, when it comes to that move or relocating different area, it may or may not involve any types of purchases of property or land. There we go. The Four of Wands, the celebration card, happiness card. Up next here for you, Aquarius, now we have the Six of Pentacles. Again, the money is coming in. Six of Pentacles here is the card of gift giving. So, of course, birthdays again, you could be receiving a gift or you could be turning out, giving someone else a gift. This is still someone who could be receiving a pay raise this week, or it's an apology that may be forthcoming to someone who has handed you a slight in the recent or distant past. Even number of pentacles, so it's balanced energy. That balanced energy could be stretched out into other areas of your life. All right, so following the Six of Pentacles here, we have the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups here definitely is for those Aquarians who are already in committed partnerships. So you're, equally giving. You're equally getting back what you give, and you're getting that give and take kind of energy. I don't know why I screwed up on that one. It's a give and take kind of thing. What you're putting out there is what you're returning. Okay, damn. All right, even number of cups in terms of its emotions. This is for the energies of like-mindedness, sharing the same ideals, just spending good quality time with one another. Also, the Two of Cups here in terms of engagement. Could be for any single Aquarians out there who gets invited out on a date for the very first time. Two of Cups. That's going to sit on the Six of Pentacles. Up next here, now we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Water here in this case. Seven of Cups is, definitely paying attention to your intuition this week, Aquarius. Always go with those gut feelings, those inner voices that you hear. Very first thing you get in terms of impressions is the correct answer. Just know that. Also, to receive this card in your spread this week could just definitely mean, along with that Two of Cups in terms of celebrations, the Four of Wands in terms of celebration, family members acknowledging you on your birthday and whatnot. I always say there could be an extension of some sort of dedication or devotion coming your way, and that could be coming from family members, friends, romantic partners. All right, so if there's many options for you to select from this week, make sure that you are paying attention to your intuition. Always go with those first impressions that you receive. It will never fail you. All right, here up next for you, Aquarius, we have the Eight of Waters. Now, Eight of Cups here is just, me having to say that this could be a no drama week for Aquarius. You're not dealing with any foolishness. You're putting it behind you. You may have dealt with some sort of emotional stuff in your recent past. Now it's like you want to leave that energy alone here. You're looking forward to, more positive stuff here. And it may have anything to do with wanting to travel as well. And I'm looking at the ship here. That's why I come up with the traveling. Okay, so putting any emotions that may have affected you or impacted you in the previous week or, recent weeks, you're leaving that energy here behind. Okay, wow. All right, so up next now we have the Messenger of Fire. This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands simply means that there could be something that comes in very, very fast relative to any news. Now, the Messenger of Fire could be an actual person, whether or not it's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, young person at that, male or female. There is something that could occur this week here in terms of receiving some type of message that puts a smile on your face, something to make you happy. And then also, too, there's always an element of surprise with the Messenger of Fire. Messenger of Fire could also be the beginning stages for anyone who starts a new hobby or creative pursuit. All right, that's going to go on the Eight of Cups. Up here for you next, Aquarius, this week we have the Six of Cups, okay? Six of Waters. So some of you may be, feeling nostalgic this week, going down memory lane. Normally when I say the Six of Cups, it's like that Two of Cups. It's an even number of cups. What you give is what you're going to get back emotionally. And then it also could be someone that you were, connected to, still living, that you may not have seen or heard from in a period of time. That could be a family member, a friend, someone that you were linked with romantically. Well, I always say when the Six of Cups shows up here in your spread, these energies may come to surface here or reach out to you. So don't be surprised if you, hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a long period of time. And it's always, gifted or warranted about, good emotions, expressing that energy. For others, you could be just memorializing someone this week that you once knew or were connected to. They're now over in spirits, and the date that I would associate this energy with, and this is just something that I come up with, Aquarius, and it could be January 27th through March 3rd or 4th, okay, involving their, birth date or their passing date. So we have the Six of Cups. Up next here for you, Aquarius, we have the Five of Cups. Five of Water here is a sadness and disappointment. It's a number 5. Normally, if the fives express themselves, it's going to be temporary energy again. But remember, I had already drawn the Eight of Cups here for you, so you're not dealing with any emotional stuff. It's a no drama week for you. So this Five of Cups could represent a child of yours if you have any children. It could be your romantic partner. It could be your, someone else in the family. It could definitely be, a platonic friend. All right. Now, should the Five of Cups here affects you or impacts you, just note that this is just temporary energies. And we all go through, bouts of mood swings and whatnot, and they don't last too long, So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Following the well, you know what? Let me throw a clarifier on that. I'm glad I caught myself. Why is this Five of Cups here for Aquarius? What is the sadness and disappointment about? Is it something that's going to impact or affect them personally, or is it involving sadness or disappointment involving other people? Why is the Five of Cups here? I didn't feel like throwing, a card on that Hermit because that's really neutral energy here. So it could be many things why you want to just detach momentarily and want to spend some time by yourself. But anyway, the Five of Cups could be here for you, Aquarius, because of the Chariot. Now, the Chariot here represents all, vehicles, moving vehicles. So someone may be upset about, anything in terms of transportation. Maybe it has something to do with trips that may be, rearranged or canceled. It also could be anything involving car repairs, major or minor. Or maybe there's some sort of sadness or disappointment related to, again, that trip, a delay, change of some sort of trip, all right? Because the Chariot is also a very, very positive, but I want to extend the energies out here to include that positive energy with your messages that are already laid down here. We asked for a clarification as to why the Five of Cups may have been drawn for you, and I just put together a couple of messages. Now, it's just something that I come up with, but if you can come up with something to make sense out of the Five of Cups, I get something to do with either vehicles, transportations, delays, traveling, or it has something to do with repairs of cars, upset about, maybe having to put out some money for, an expense on a repair for a vehicle. Okay. All right, so the last card that I have for you in the spread, Aquarius, we're going to finish off with the call. Now, the call, these creators, when they redesign these decks, following the traditional tarot, they kill me, renaming these cards. So the call, and I just happen to know that 20 is the, what is the 20? The 20 is judgment. Okay, Judgment. Oh my gosh. So this would represent Gabriel. This is a card of awakening. You know, things that were hidden from you may come to the light, things that you discover about yourself. That energy may be positive or negative. Some things that you discover about other people, that energy too may be positive or negative. I always say to you guys to, you know, make sure that you're always living in your truth, being positive towards yourself, being positive towards others, because this is a card that still would represent karma. You know, what you put out there is definitely going to come back to you, whether it's positive or negative. Also, too, this is the you know, card that I generally speak about when I'm using a traditional tarot deck, when you have the people coming up out of the coffins or the graves and you have Gabriel residing over them. This is a woke moment. This is something that you may be waking up to. Maybe that's why it's called the call. Wow, duh. Okay, so maybe this is something that you're waking up to in terms of anything related to what is going on for you this week, what has gone on for you in the past. Now, this energy usually has a lot to do with you not only waking up, but moving forward to that wake up. You know, something that you were slept, you know, that you slept on, and now that you woke up, now you're about ready to process or move forward. That could be almost anything, Aquarius. Also, too, there's an element of spiritual energy that is going to be watching over you this week in terms of protection. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Aquarius. Remember, it's just me engaging my own impressions. You take what's going to work for you and leave the rest alone. So this is the Citadel deck, Oracle deck, that I'm going to throw one card and go directly to that book and see what the message is for you for this week to complement your spread. What is the energy here for Aquarius? What is the Citadel Oracle message for Aquarius? All right, so the card that is being drawn for you, Aquarius, is the Weaver. Okay, so there's words written here at the bottom, rediscovery and transition. So let's go directly into this book here to see if we can get a deeper definition or meaning for the Weaver. And each card has a symbol on it, so that's very helpful so that I'm not stumbling too much looking for it, because these cards aren't listed alphabetically. So yeah, the Weaver could simply mean for you, Aquarius, or some Aquarians out there. All right, so it says here, and these cards also could be read in the reverse. I just choose not to read it in the reverse because it's, you know, it's a new deck that is something I'm trying to get familiar with, so I don't want to overwhelm myself or overwhelm my viewers here. All right, so the Weaver being drawn says rediscovery and transition. The threads of your life are long and entirely unique to you. It is time to turn them into something complete. Take the messy loose ends that you don't know what to do with and make them part of you. Make them part of you too. In doing so, you may discover a part of yourself that you didn't recognize before, or rediscover a forgotten thing or person who brought you pleasure. All right, so that is your Oracle, Citadel Oracle message, the Weaver. All right, and also this is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here, just, you know, generally giving you my impressions, what I think the potential energy might be for you this week. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Again, thank you for you know, coming to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you. If you're been following me for a while, you know I definitely appreciate you. You guys enjoy your birthdays this week in terms of celebrations. Be safe. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Aquarius, and I'll talk